If you've spent time around breeders, you've probably heard the word hybrid. Some people use it proudly, others avoid it completely. And many breeders use the term without fully understanding what it means. But what exactly is a hybrid? Is a hybrid the same as a crossbreed? Is it better than a pure bloodline? Or is it one of the most misunderstood concepts in poultry breeding? In this video, we'll explore the true meaning of hybrid gamefowl, how hybrids are created, why breeders use them, and the biggest misconceptions surrounding the term. Let's begin. Why the word hybrid causes confusion. One reason breeders often disagree about hybrids is because the word is used in different ways. Some use it to describe any cross. Others use it to describe birds from two distinctly different bloodlines. And some breeders use the term without clearly defining it. As a result, confusion develops. Before discussing whether hybrids are good or bad, we first need to understand what the word actually means. What is a hybrid? In simple terms, a hybrid is the offspring produced from two genetically different families, strains, or bloodlines. The goal is often to combine desirable traits from both sides. For example, a breeder may appreciate one family for consistency and another family for adaptability. A hybrid is created in the hope that the offspring may inherit desirable qualities from both. Why breeders create hybrids? Breeding has always involved experimentation. Throughout history, breeders have explored different combinations to learn what works. The purpose of creating hybrids often includes increasing genetic diversity, exploring new possibilities, combining desirable characteristics, and improving adaptability. Hybrid breeding is not a new idea. It has been part of poultry breeding for generations. Hybrid versus crossbreed. This is where many people become confused. Are hybrid and crossbreed the same thing? The answer depends on how the terms are being used. In many breeding discussions, the terms are used interchangeably. However, some breeders use hybrid to emphasize greater genetic differences between the parent families, while crossbreed may simply refer to a cross between two bloodlines. The important point is this: both involve combining different genetic backgrounds. Hybrid versus purebred. Now let's compare hybrids and purebred families. A purebred family is generally maintained through consistent selection over many generations. The goal is predictability. Breeders want offspring that consistently express desired characteristics. Hybrids, on the other hand, introduce more variation. This can create opportunities, but it can also create unpredictability. The advantages of hybrids. Why do many breeders continue experimenting with hybrids? Because hybrids may offer several potential advantages. Advantage number 1, genetic diversity. A broader genetic base can create new possibilities. This is one reason hybrid breeding remains popular. Advantage number 2, trait combinations. Breeders often hope to combine strengths from different families. For example, awareness from one side, adaptability from another. This possibility attracts many breeders. Advantage number 3, innovation. Without experimentation, many respected bloodlines would never have existed. Innovation has always played a role in breeding history. The challenges of hybrids. While hybrids offer opportunities, they also create challenges. Challenge number 1, less predictability. Hybrid offspring may display greater variation. This can make evaluation more difficult. Challenge number 2, consistency takes time. One successful cross does not automatically create a stable family. Consistency often requires generations of selection. Challenge number 3, impatience. Many breeders expect immediate results, but breeding improvement is usually a long-term process. Can a hybrid become a bloodline? This is one of the most important questions in breeding, and the answer is yes. Many respected bloodlines began with carefully selected crosses. Over time, breeders selected the traits they wanted to preserve. Generation after generation, consistency increased. Eventually, a recognizable family emerged. This is one of the most fascinating history is. Today's respected bloodlines were often yesterday's experiments.
The role of selection. Selection is what separates random crossing from purposeful breeding. Anyone can create a cross, but developing consistency requires discipline. Great breeders constantly evaluate structure, adaptability, consistency, breeding value. Without selection, improvement becomes difficult. The biggest myth about hybrids. One of the biggest myths is hybrid automatically means better. This is not always true. A hybrid is simply a tool. Its success depends on planning, selection, patience, breeder skill. A poorly planned hybrid may disappoint. A carefully developed breeding program may produce excellent results. What history teaches us? When we study poultry breeding history, one lesson becomes clear. The most successful breeders rarely chase trends. Instead, they focus on long-term improvement. Whether they are working with hybrids or pure families, their success comes from consistency and discipline. Why the breeder matters most. Many beginners spend too much time asking which bloodline is best, which hybrid is best. Experienced breeders often ask different questions. They ask, what am I trying to improve? What traits am I trying to preserve? That mindset often leads to better decisions. The future of hybrid breeding. Hybrid breeding will likely remain an important part of poultry breeding. As breeders continue learning, new ideas will emerge. New combinations will be explored, and new bloodlines may eventually develop. But the principles of success will remain the same. Observation, patience, selection, discipline. So, what is a hybrid gamefowl? A hybrid is simply the result of combining different genetic backgrounds in an effort to create new possibilities. It is not magic, it is not a shortcut, and it does not guarantee success. Whether working with hybrids or pure families, the most important factors remain the same. Careful selection, long-term thinking, and consistent breeding practices. Because in the end, the breeder often matters more than the label. If you enjoy educational gamefowl documentaries and breeding discussions, subscribe to Chicken Matter Talks for more bloodline history, breeding insights, and poultry education content.